from Rock and Roll Podcast. How did you react, and where were you when you got the call to open for Kiss for the Crazy Nights tour?
As you know, everybody knows this. Anthrax are diehard Kiss fans from the early days. Those guys have become friends since then. They're great. They're heroes of ours, and they're friends now. Gene wrote the foreword of my book. Gene Simmons wrote the foreword of my book, and I'm very honored by that. It's a very heartfelt.
It's a very heavy intro. Yeah, I just read it before we jumped on here. Yeah,
it's a heavy one. It's the different side of Gene that I love, and I thank him for it. We're diehard Kiss fans, so imagine getting a call, being in this band. Your heroes want you to tour with them. It was that face you could imagine coming on your face. Right. Yeah, and plus I was friends with Eric Carr at the time. It was wonderful because I'm getting to hang out with him more. Rest his soul. Amazing drummer, great dude. I love him. Getting that call was awesome. And I'll tell you what was great about that tour. Not only seeing the Kiss songs being played and all that stuff, but it was during the days that people don't know about on that tour. Like, when you come in from wherever the last show was, you come off the bus, you get in, and you're getting ready for the next show that night. The nice thing is when you come in the afternoon, you come and you see Gene Simmons with one of our guitars on, just jamming some songs. And he'd be playing older Kiss songs. And he'd be telling us, almost like in a little school of fish, like nice. Learning. Yeah. He'd tell us where he got these songs from, what they were influenced from, what song he got them from, and what influenced him write that song. It was an incredible time, just being schooled. And as a diehard Kiss fan, that was special. And just being around them every day, just picking their head about different times of their career. It was, you try to be cool, and you don't want to be too much of a fanboy. But it was just a really wonderful time, and they were so cool to us. They were great people.
Yeah, in the forward, he talks about you stalking their management and whatnot to try to meet them back in the day. So it's got to be double awesome for you to get to tour with them.
For those of you Kiss fans out there, you'll like this because, as you know, we were diehard, and even before I was in Anthrax, a group of my friends, specifically my friend Tom, he'd have this insight, and he'd have a connection in the city with their management about when Kiss was going to be in their management office in Manhattan. I live in New York. I lived in the Bronx at the time, and it was an easy ride. It was a 20-minute ride on the bus to get to the Manhattan office of Kiss, where they're coin management. So we would find out. Tom would find out, my friend Tom, and we'd go down there and wait out front. It could be freezing. It could be 0 degrees for 3 to 4 to 5 hours. We wait outside. We didn't even know what they really look like because they always had their makeup. These are the days where they covered their faces and you couldn't really see what they look like. But we knew if we saw a 6-foot+ guy with long hair, it had to be guys in Kiss, right? Come into this place. That's what we did. And after a while, these guys, we meet them so much, we'd ask them every question. What's the new record like? Blah, blah, blah. When are you guys going to tour? We'd ask them every fan question you could ask them. And after a while, and this is all in the book, these are great fun stories, some really fun stories about how they got to know us after a while. I remember Gene Simmons, after a while, he knew my name. He goes, Frank Bello, as he's signing my autograph, Frank Bello, what are you doing here? And how did you find out we were here? It would be like that. And Paul would just say, I don't know how you guys got here, but I don't know how you're getting this information, but how do you always know we're here? He would do stuff. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was great time. So when we toured with them, if you'd ask Gene now, even to this day, Gene still remembers these days. That's how great of a mind he has and a memory. He says, I remember those days. And he can tell you the story verbatim. It's awesome.